1, 2, 3, clap.
Hey, I
did it.
wanted to clap.
1, 2, 3, clap. Nailed it.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for listening to this episode, which is episode 126, maybe?
You knew off the bat?
Nope.
Oh.
That's why I said maybe.
You did? I got excited before I heard the maybe.
Maybe?
All right.
Okay. What's up to our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the Geek Nation? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us on this episode of Fresh Floppies, a show wherein Jeremy and I will talk briefly about the comic books that come out this week, but with no spoilers, so that you can go into the shop and be like, I maybe want this book given to me.
He says briefly because he doesn't want me to talk too long about X-Men.
Shut up.
That's fine.
That was too much.
Fair. Don't mention X-Men. Got it.
Hey, let's start. Wait, is there anything we should mention? Oh, Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19. Don't look at your watch. It didn't take that long.
You literally just did.
Jeez.
The energy in this show today.
I'm grumpy. The world's awful and I'm feeling sad. Hey, Captain America came out this week and it's number 6, Legacy issue 777. I'm told that Armageddon assembles in 5 months. That's what it says.
Yeah, there's an Armageddon event happening in about 5 months, and this is effectively the start of it, is Captain America number 6.
Which is Doom's Shadow Part 1.
Yeah, this is a great time to just jump into the current ongoing Captain America.
Yeah.
Has a great recap of the last arc. It was only 5 issues, and you can jump right in here, which is awesome.
And this is written by Chip Zdarsky with artists Delio, Diaz, and Frank Alpizar, with colors by Romulo Fajardo Jr. Yeah. So I only read maybe 1 and 2 of this run of Captain America, and then I got busy and stopped reading it. But you caught up.
I did. First arc was awesome.
There was a new Captain America?
Yeah, the first arc happens like in post 9/11 time zone, time era, time, what period was the word I was looking for?
Period.
And since, so basically they moved Captain America's thawing into immediately post 9/11. And in the meantime, they have created a new Captain America.
Dave Colton.
Yeah. So the whole arc has basically, it's a question of what's up with America's wars and why do they do what they do? That's pretty much the first arc.
Cool. Can't wait to find out in real life real soon.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil the first arc because it's definitely worth revisiting, so go for it.
Yeah, I would like to catch up on that. I probably never will because there's too many things to read. But this was quite good. We're introduced to a handful of new characters that I'm unfamiliar with, except for the Red Widow. She shows up. And then we get Nick Fury Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back. The Samuel L. Jackson version of Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Who's like, I'm going to make S.H.I.E.L.D. again.
Because
for some reason.
The whole big issue right now is this is effectively following up to One World Under Doom, which just ended. This is also pretty well tied into Will of Doom, which was maybe about a month ago now.
Yeah, the one shot.
Yeah, it was a one shot. So if you want full context, you can pick that up, but truthfully, you don't need that to read number 6. But technically, this whole lead up to Armageddon thing was Will of Doom one shot, Captain America number 6, and then we're going to be going from there.
Yeah.
So you don't have much to catch up on if you need to.
You said this was your favorite book of the week so far.
Yeah, dude, I'm really, really enjoying Captain America.
Fresh AF?
Fresh AF, for
nice.
sure.
Is there anything we can say without spoiling it?
It's trying to figure out how America and others are going to address the power vacuum in Latveria.
Yep. Doom's gone. We don't know where he went.
Yeah.
He pieced out somewhere.
He exchanged his life force for that of Val is her name?
Yeah.
No.
Valeria?
No. Is that her name? His goddaughter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, Valeria.
Yeah. At the end of One World Under Doom, stuff happened. And he basically sacrificed himself for Valeria, his goddaughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Wait, is she alive?
Yeah, she's alive.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have been falling asleep when I finished that book. I thought she was still dead and that he just pieced off.
No. She's alive, and he's
son of a biscuit.
He didn't necessarily die. He sacrificed his life force or whatever. So he's probably just vibing somewhere else.
Yeah. It's like,
but yeah, because when the whole thing about the Will of Doom, which I just read, so I know everything. Basically, Doom left everything in his possession to Valeria.
Oh, that makes sense.
So a lot of Will of Doom is how the consequences of that, how that gets handled.
Yeah.
So Doom is MIA for now, and everyone's trying to fight for Latveria. And then the question is Captain America going to be involved in that?
So this Captain America issue feels very much like when we read Dungeons of Doom #1 a week or two ago.
Yeah.
And it is basically there is a power vacuum left by Doom piecing out, and other people are going in trying to get there first to see what's up and see what they can take control of.
Everybody's assuming he's got big old weapons.
Yeah. And this feels like the exact same story.
That's fair.
Right? We're putting together a team to go to and one of the characters involved is Red Hulk, who was in Dungeons of Doom doing the same thing.
Yeah, the timey-wiminess is a little funky of what exactly is happening first.
Yeah. This had made a comment about Dungeons of Doom, and it was like, see Dungeons of Doom 1 through 3. So this takes place after the 3rd issue of Dungeons of Doom, which hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Did #2 even come out yet?
No.
Yeah.
Interestingly,
so.
Will of Doom, which again happened almost a month ago, also referenced Dungeons of Doom.
So funny.
So the time frame here is a little funky.
Yeah.
But just like comics, everything's happening in a chunk of time, not necessarily in linear time.
Yeah, it's true.
I still very much recommend it personally.
But yeah, I mean, doesn't it feel like the same story though? Am I crazy?
I don't think you're crazy. I totally get it.
I mean, most of this is dealing with Captain America, his decision that he wants to make regarding what side he's going to be joining, or whether he's going to be joining at all. But of course, we know he's going to be because he's Captain America. Yeah. And there's some nice they do a nice little like a shallow dive of how Cap is responding to the world and how he's like, I don't feel great. I'm not in the headspace to do any of this right now.
Yeah.
But he's going to get dragged in anyway. And I like that revelation about Captain America dealing with the fallout of Doom taking over the world pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crisis of conscience, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Assessing, who he's fighting for, what he's fighting for, etc. And I don't know. I gotta say, it was enough for me to feel worth it.
It was worth it. I liked it. It was good. It's just as I'm sitting here, I'm going, that feels a lot like the same plot as the book we just read.
It feels like if, not considering the size of the book this would be, if this and Dungeons of Doom were the same book, it would feel very continuous, I think. Yeah. Like, I think this is just such an immediate build-up to Dungeons of Doom. And knowing what happens in Dungeons of Doom #1, I totally see how it feels the same. But this addressed enough of the motivations and people in the background for me to
dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on. No, I enjoyed it. I think it's pretty fresh. But and also, I don't know most of these characters yet. So I think as we go on to this mission with them, I'll have a little bit more to grab onto. But I really do like the conversation that he had with Sharon. Yeah. He and Sharon are in a relationship together. He moved to Washington, D.C. so they could be together. But now they're both kind of like, we both feel the itch to like do things and help the world. So yeah, I like the sort of how they land on that.
Yeah,
it was a nice conversation.
There was a good little one-page assessment of relationships and expectations. I think it was good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. Yeah. You read something I didn't. You read many things I didn't read.
I read Green Lantern Galactic Slam #1. It
is a
one-shot.
Green Lantern Galactic Slam.
The funny thing about this is it is so barely related to DCKO.
Really?
Oops. It is in the sense that so the DCKO relevance happens at the very beginning and the very end of the story.
Okay.
And everything in between, they fabricated it was something that felt like someone really wanted to tell what this story is, which is basically intergalactic wrestling.
Yeah.
It was rad as hell. And then they just shoved it in between two DCKO bookends to make it relevant. And I was mad when I was a third of the way through the book, but then once I got halfway through the book, I was like, this is fun.
Yeah. All right.
But then I got to the end and it was still fun. It just, honestly, I would have, it could have and arguably should have just been its own little one shot.
Yeah.
That could have happened at virtually any time, because now it's like it has dated itself, where it's going to feel irrelevant at a certain point, where otherwise I feel like if it was a standalone one shot, it could have been read at any time by anybody and it would have been fun.
Yeah.
This
looks so goofy.
It is so goofy and genuinely pretty funny.
Omega Bam Man?
Yeah, Omega Bam Man.
Omega Bam Man. Yeah.
And green jeans.
And Mino Greeno.
Yeah,
Mino Greeno.
There's a whole lot of crazy phrases and names in this book.
Jeez.
And it's very fun.
What is happening here? What is the plot of this book?
Well, so we start off with assorted heroes fighting what are the demons from Apocalypse called?
Oh no.
I want to say Cacodemon, but that's Doom.
The
Parademon.
Parademons.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh,
fighting parademons on Earth.
Yeah.
It's actually a team of people that I don't really know very well. If you go to the first page, you'll probably see them. There's
Superboy,
who obviously I know.
Yeah.
This centers around Green Lantern. Who? What's his name? I don't know.
Oh, this is Kyle Rayner, dude.
I don't know anything Green Lantern, dude.
Oh, Kyle.
Yeah.
He's my guy.
The centers
not my guy.
Around Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Basically, they're fighting some parademons, and Kyle Rayner gets shoved into a boom tube, and all of a sudden is in the middle of a wrestling match.
Jesus.
He quickly finds a wrestling mentor and is like, "How do I get back home?" Which proves to be far more conceptually difficult than anyone would have imagined. But of course, we find a far simpler solution by the end. But it truly is just it's a traveling wrestling show, intergalactic wrestling show.
What the hell? This is written by Jeremy Adams with art by Cian, Tormey, and Pat Boutin. I don't think I care about this at all.
See, on paper, I don't. It is on paper.
Hey-o.
On paper, I don't, but the experience was fun.
Was fun?
Like,
nice.
I have to call it pretty fresh, though, just because, again, it didn't need to have the DCKO label on it, in my opinion.
So strange. What a weird little book.
The most relevant thing is it explains why Earth hasn't been able to get out any, like, intergalactic SOSs.
Oh, I see.
So that's important. But again, the cause feels so irrelevant that I'm just like, okay, well,
all right,
if you say so. I would have said very fresh. With the DCKO label, I'm putting it at pretty fresh.
Okay. You know what they say when life gets hard?
we
get harder. I think I'm going to skip this one. I'm not going to read Green Lantern Galactic Slam from DCKO.
Yeah, if you hate fun.
Kyle Rayner brings the reinforcements. So I wonder if all these cats are going to show up.
So
in
it does
DCKO. Follow Omega Bam Man's journey in the pages of GL, Green Lantern, and the fight against Darkseid's forces continues in DCKO number 4.
I'm about to start subscribing to Green Lantern because I want to see what's up with Omega Bam Man.
Yeah,
be totally honest.
He seems like he's your cup of alleyway. Is that the phrase go?
Cup of alleyway.
Might be up your cup of alley.
Now it's time for
what
Save
is it?
Now.
Save Now.
Which you read and I didn't.
I did read it and you didn't. The best sci-fi comic I've read in years, says Comic Drops. So this is Save Now Origins from the publisher Bad Idea. And this is Matt Kindt with Juan José Rip on art. This is a anthology comic. This is number 0 basically for Save Now, a really, really good series that I think only have 2 issues out so far. And it is about our main character, Saver. And Saver has the ability to set a save point a la a video game and then rewind time over and over again as many times as he wants to that save point. And all of the problems that come with that, and then trying to stop the apocalypse, which is in 10 years, but no matter how many times he tries, he just cannot fend off the apocalypse. It keeps showing up no matter what he does. But this is a little one shot, which is just origin stories for all of the people on that team. He's on a team of superheroes. Like if you think of the Avengers or the Justice League, he is on a team. And in the very first issue of Save Now, they're fighting this character and they just keep losing. And then they finally win. And they're like, oh man, that was easier than I thought it would be. And Saber's like, no, it's like I resurrected you guys like 1,000 times in order for us to beat this one bad guy. But yeah, this is little tiny origin stories for many of the heroes on that heroes. I air quote, most of them aren't heroes on this team. And they're by different artists and stuff.
I saw bare butt cheeks.
Bare butt cheeks. Enjoy them. There they are. All cheeked up like Nightwing.
If you want to see more butt cheeks, DM JD.
That's true. I'll send you so many cheeks, bro. Yeah, this was cute. This is fine. At first, I wasn't sure if we needed it, but it's nice to have a little bit of origin stories for these characters because you don't really get anything from them in the series itself. Right. So
because
I think
it's all so focused on Saber.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, if you are interested, if you're enjoying Save Now, which you should be, if you're not, okay, let me start over. If you're not reading Save Now, read Save Now. If you're enjoying Save Now, read Save Now Origins.
If you're not enjoying Save Now, you're wrong.
It's true. He's got it. This was pretty fresh. It just felt like a little bit of backstory that you don't really need, but it's nice to have.
Cool.
Yeah. So recommend it. Save Now Origins. What's next? That was quick. Next one. Is it time for the X corner?
Next is Everything X, which
God damn.
There's a lot of X. There's 4 X books. There's still more number ones in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Most important, we're going to talk about X-Men 24 first. This is, again, not going to recap all of Age of Revelation.
Thank God.
You can go back to a couple more episodes if you want that. I recapped it arguably too many times. Not your fault, my fault. However, at the end of Age of Revelation, we find out that Beast's
brain,
mind, consciousness, I think was the word I was looking for.
There it is.
Beast's consciousness that was supposed to get swapped from present day to 10 years in the future. It turns out that the present day Beast remained present day Beast. The
Cyclops consciousness
accurately switched from present day to 10 years in the future. Present day Beast stayed present day Beast.
Yeah.
So then the question was, who was inhabiting Future Beast's body, and also where did Future Beast's consciousness go in the past?
Yeah.
We find out at the very end that his consciousness went into a character called the Chairman, who is leading 3K, which is basically a terrorist organization of sorts who's trying to form their own X-Men by mutating existing humans and forming their own team.
Yeah. The baddies.
So what I didn't know, which some people did if they were fully up to date on Krakoan era, is that Chairman is the real current day Beast.
What?
Our current day Beast that is on the X-Men team is a clone.
What?
Because so I was somewhat familiar with, in the Krakoan era, Beast having basically a bad guy arc.
Yeah.
I had seen some snippets, read a couple books, but I didn't have the whole picture. One assumes he got good by the end, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like it being
better.
Or it being Krakoa, that like maybe he died, got resurrected, and they were like, don't be bad anymore.
Yeah.
Turns out this was from some searching, and I'm going to do more searching and reading. So if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself in later episodes. But from some searching, basically, Bad Beast kept being bad during Krakoa. He disappeared, was presumed dead. They did, quote unquote, resurrect him, which, if you're not familiar, in Krakoa, resurrecting is just making a clone with their last saved consciousness. So they resurrected him because they thought the old one was dead. Turns out he wasn't. He moved his consciousness into this machine body, which is the Chairman, because he was like, hormones are annoying and emotions are dumb. I just want to be purely logical and get shit done.
Yeah.
So this issue is effectively focused on what is going on in 3K right now.
Okay.
And also what was happening in 3K while Beast's / the Chairman's consciousness was in the future and gone.
Okay. And this is by Jed MacKay and Tony Daniel and
Yes.
Mark Morales.
One day I'll remember to do that first. So X-Men is a journey right now. I hate to say I'm kind of into it. I do wish that they had given any of that relevant information to people who didn't read Krakoa. Because now these events that I'm recapping happened like a year ago now or something, if not close to that. So I don't love how it was presented. I don't love the lack of context. With the context, very fresh.
Okay. You just had to do some homework.
If you do some homework. Again, it's the same kind of thing.
No previously on? God.
There is previously on, but they don't
But
address
not previously
that.
enough.
No.
Okay.
So as you read the comic, you get snippets. Like I had to reread this one dialogue bubble like 3 times because I was like, who are you talking about? What is going on? And then I had to look up like Beast, Krakoa, Evil, and find the next like 3 Reddit posts of explanations.
Wow. All right.
So yeah, with context, very fresh. I'd say, again, similar to the DCKO thing, I have to subtract a point down to very fresh. Or no, pretty fresh. The story is cool. I'm excited for where this is going.
Yeah.
I felt annoyed by how they presented it or didn't present it. But if you're in the X-book territory right now, keep going. Don't jump off here or anything. Story's getting good. So.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Inglorious X-Force.
Inglorious X-Force. This one's a lot easier to talk about. This is, we start off with Cable, who is in what we very quickly come to find out is future America. Oh. He is trying to save future to us, past for him.
Of course, because he's from the future.
Yeah, exactly, because he's from the future times 2. He's trying to save a mutant president from being assassinated.
Okay.
Very quickly, in like the first page and a half, shit goes down. He fails. He finds out the president's already been assassinated. He gets shunted to the future through means that I actually don't think we know yet. And now this is focused on him forming a team in the past I actually think it might be present day.
Okay.
Truly, I was actually a little confused on if it's present day or if it's even further past. I believe it's present day. Of him forming a team to help accomplish his future goal while also finding a way to get back to the future.
Gotcha.
The goals are a little complicated, but it's Cable leading a fun little X-Force team.
Okay.
That's pretty much where we're at.
Written by Tim Seeley with art by Michael STA period Maria. What does STA
I don't know.
period mean?
I do not know.
I've never seen STA period. Michael St. Maria? That'd be ST.
Yeah.
What's STA? Anyway,
we do get a very interesting reveal about. I don't want to say too much. We get an interesting reveal at the end.
Cool.
About some of Cable's motivations.
Oh, okay.
Or not necessarily motivations, but the some facts of the world tied to his motivations.
I see.
This
is a team with Cable, Boom Boom, Archangel, and Helverine.
Yeah, it's a very interesting team.
Yeah.
If you are into any of those characters or into Cable specifically, I think it's going to be a fun book. I wasn't totally sold on it. I'd call it fresh enough.
Yeah.
If you're into these people, great. If not, meh. It might have some future ramifications. It might not, but that's the way with comics always. You also read this, Rogue #1.
I did.
Do you want to use your words?
Sure, I'll use my words. This is Rogue by Erica Schultz and Luigi Zagaria with colors by Espen Grundent-Jern. We've both been enjoying Uncanny X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes from that current series, Uncanny X. And
thankfully this is happening again, current time.
Yeah.
Which sometimes, again, these books are not.
Yeah. So it's basically her and Gambit living their life, and Rogue keeps having nightmares regarding something she doesn't remember. So it's a little bit of a mystery. Well, the whole book's a mystery. Mm-hmm. And I think it's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
I was looking forward to it because I like Rogue.
Me too.
And also covered by Nakayama, awesome. And I also like her and Gambit as a relationship.
Me too.
I've been enjoying Uncanny X-Men, but so far this one is just, I'm having these weird memories / dreams. I have to look into it. Gambit saying, "Hey, Cher, I want to help you," and she's like, "Nah, dog," and then going off on her own to try and figure this out for herself. And then we do have a revelation about a couple from Krakoa that I haven't seen in quite a while. I don't think we saw them since the end of Krakoa. They're a very important couple.
We saw one of them in their own miniseries. But,
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't get much more.
So yeah, it was interesting, but I can't say I was like, yes, I can't wait to read Rogue #2. I think it's pretty fresh. Pretty fresh.
Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. I can see potential for it to get to a more exciting place because, for those who don't know, Rogue just has a very complicated history, as I guess every X-Men does. Yeah. But
used to have a lot of voices in there.
Yeah, she used to have
everybody she touched, she would like siphon some of their personality into herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this has some callbacks to her origins in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Mm-hmm. So honestly, if you're totally unfamiliar with her past, or you know her past very well and you really like it, this might be a good one to pick up just for either enjoying that history or getting some more context to who she is. Yeah. Because it seems like that's the route we're going down here.
I also don't think the mystery itself was particularly...
I agree.
I don't think we got enough of it for me to be like, oh my God, like a big reveal at the end of, here we go.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, okay, she's going to go try and solve this
mystery.
mystery.
They also kept reiterating the mystery like we were going to forget it.
Yeah.
Like every other page, it was like, oh, here's what's happening again. It's like, I know.
yeah, that was happening 2 pages ago.
Yeah,
I get it.
It was fine. I'm gonna stay on for the next couple issues just to see what's up.
Yeah.
But it was fresh enough for me.
Yeah, it was pretty fresh.
Pretty fresh?
Yeah.
Is that better than fresh enough?
No, I'd say fresh enough. You're right. Yeah, I agree. Pretty fresh. Pretty fresh. That's above fresh enough. Mm-hmm.
But pretty.
But then like pretty fresh
is below.
Yeah.
It's not quite stale.
Yeah. Anything else? Are we done?
Psylocke Ninja #1. In the kind of same vein as Rogue in the sense that we're kind of exploring some past stuff. It starts off, the first page is a very early throwback to Betsy Braddock and her people getting out of the Savage Land in, I think it said like Uncanny X-Men number 270 something.
Okay.
In the asterisk note. And this is exploring some origins of Psylocke in her current form. Quanon?
Yeah. Which growing up, I don't think I ever really knew that. This is by Tim Seeley and Nico Leone.
Another Tim Seeley. I didn't realize this.
Yeah. And I didn't I knew that when I was growing up, Psylocke was Betsy Braddock. Mm-hmm. I didn't know anything about Quanon. Her original, the woman who was in her Asian body before Betsy Braddock somehow got into this Asian body.
Yeah, we explore some of that somehow here.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't.
I was never clear.
Well, the thing is, because I actually never read or honestly know much about how that original swap or de-swap happened.
Same.
I don't know if this is a retconning or a re-exploration of the original. Again, more research I'll have to do and probably get back to y'all later. But I honestly feel about this the exact same way I feel about Rogue.
Yeah.
It was...
Bummer.
Fine.
Yeah.
I don't particularly care, even though I do think these are all cool characters. I have the exact same thing to say of... If you really like her history or you know nothing about it, which honestly, that's probably why I'm going to keep reading the next couple issues again to see if it'll give me any more education on her history. But other than that, it just feels pretty non-essential right now.
Yeah. I liked the last Psylocke series. I enjoyed that.
I don't know if I read the last
one. Still fell off anyway just because I don't have time. Yeah. But I was excited to check this out, but I haven't had a chance yet. So.
Yeah, oof. I mean, as far as today's X Corner...
What's the best one?
Adjectiveless X-Men, absolutely.
Okay.
Keep going with that. That one hasn't gotten old. That one has not gotten stale. Everything else is pretty character dependent on who you like and who you want to stay in the loop with, which is kind of the way you should always do X-Men.
Yeah.
Don't do what I do and read all of them. It's not necessary. And arguably, not a good use of your time. That's why we're here.
Yeah. Let him do it for you. That's what I do.
Have a life.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you're looking forward to? I would like to read Everything Dead and Dying. I had to catch up on that series.
Oh, dude. Everything Dead and Dying, I'm always looking forward to. also immediately under it.
Ooh, gross.
This is a somewhat controversial opinion. I really like Wonder Woman. I know people. Actually, wait. This might be the first one that's not Tom King.
Right. This isn't Tom King.
Oh yeah. Again, potentially unpopular opinion. I have enjoyed Tom King's run.
Yeah.
I totally understand why people have not.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely get it. But this is now. I'm trying to find a credits page.
What's the last name on the cover?
Williams?
Oh, I think it's Leo Williams. If
Leo
I had
Williams?
a guess.
Leo Williams. I really like Leo Williams. I'm extra excited for Wonder Woman.
It's either
now.
Leo Williams or Robbie Williams. I'm curious.
Wonder Woman number 29, no longer Tom King.
So his run's just over? Or is this a fill-in?
I think it's over.
Because I fell off like a year ago.
I'm gonna check the internet real quick.
God, this Jeff Spokes, man. Ugh, this dude's awesome.
Yeah, the art.
God
through there is
damn.
awesome.
I love his art so much. It's very, very good. How's there no credits page on this? What the frick, man? Oh, here we go. Stephanie Williams.
Ooh, also good.
Sorry, not Leah Williams, not Robbie Williams. Stephanie Williams. Awesome. Well, I'll check this out. This looks awesome. This looks great.
Oh god, it's so hard when there's a just character name title of a book, because when I try to look it up, I can't find it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
here it is. I'm just trying to see if this is the end of his run. It was 29. Yeah, this one is Stephanie Williams. I mean, she's got the next. Oh no, she's got this one. She's got the next one.
Okay.
And then it looks like 31. Tom King is back.
Oh, okay. So it is just a
he's not done.
fill-in arc. Awesome. Yeah, I might just jump in on this. This looks awesome.
Yeah.
All right. We did it. We're done. You can check out our live stream. Me and Noel and Alice did a live stream Wednesday night wherein we talked about the Bone Temple. 28 years later, the Bone Temple.
Boner Temple.
So, yeah, we made that joke. We're dumb.
Sorry.
We're dumb children. We made that joke last night.
Spoilers.
And, so check that out on the live stream on YouTube. And let us know what you thought of that movie. Go find out what we thought of that movie. And then we'll see you here next week for Fresh Floppies.
Go read some comics, nerds.
Yeah,
and
do it.
Hopefully buy those comics from this guy.
Yeah. Oh, come buy my comics from me.
You can also call and order them for delivery.
That's true. We did it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk at you later.
Later, nerds.